here, myself Suryatesh from Team Cyber Sunrise. I'm going to demonstrate the step-by-step approach for creating a car rental landing page through HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript using VS Code. So first, I'll open the VS Code. So here I have already created the files. Here we are going to use index.html. Well, first we are going to insert the main HTML tag using doc emmet abbreviation. So I have given as car rental landing page as a title and body also to check whether this working or not will on the live server. So we can see here as it's working, so we can move on with the code. First we are going to add a set of font styles in the head tag. So I'll import those. So I have imported all the styles. So as I made this page previously, so I have predefined all the styles, so we can collect this from the Google fonts. Now we'll import Bootstrap. So we'll go to Bootstrap official website and take the link. So I've already pasted it. So let's take the JavaScript part of it and place it at the end of the body tag. So we have total 8 CSS files. Now we are going to link all those with the main HTML file. So as we can see, I have linked all the CSS files and I have added few styles for the upcoming requirement. I will start with the code. First we'll add a division with ID root. So this is going to be the main division in which the entire code will be typed. So we'll add the navbar such that we get 4 different options. So first I'll paste the navbar. So this is the navbar part where we'll get home, about, models and testimonials part of the and link contacts part of the page. So these are all the IDs of the divisions of the respective divisions, about, models, contact. So let's go to next division. So before going to next division, first let's check the output. So here is the main navbar where we get the logo of the car rental company and the 4 options. So we have already written CSS for this, in which use the hover property. So on hovering on these elements we get the color and we get this effect. Now let's continue with the next part. So for the next part we need a home page where we get a car image of the car and the information, slight information about the company. So let's paste that section. So this is all the car where we have the image and we are going to give a heading called place your trip now and some taglines regarding that company. So let's check the output. So as we see, we have given headings and all the taglines. So we have taken this image. So all this part has been kept in a section tag. So now we'll move on to the next part, that is that is building a section where car car rental can be booked. So now I have pasted the section where we can book the car. So here we have given a section ID as book section, such that if we press on the book ride, we'll get to that form. And here we have opened up. Here we have given a drop down options. So let's check the output of it. So when we press on book now, we go to the book a car. So we are given different options. Here are the drop downs. So we have given it through selection tag and different options. So these are the fields, and we have given date input type as type is equal to date. Now let's move to the next section. So now I have pasted the next section there. That is about what are the advantages, what are the features of this car rental facility. So now let's check the output. In this we are given an image, h3 and a paragraph. Three different features are being given. Now let's check the output. So these are the three features: select car, contact operators, and let's this this is given through h3 this is given through image, h3 and paragraph tags. Now let's move to the next part. So here I have placed the next part where there will be different models of cars mentioned. So here is the JavaScript part will arise. So we'll first check. We have given 6 buttons where you will be given 6 different car models, and here is the image of the car, and here gives the description of the car. Now let's check the output. So here is that. So here is that. But this is still a static part of website. Now when we click on these, there must be a change in the specifications, and there must be change in the color of the button. So let's do it using JavaScript. So now we'll add the JavaScript part of this section. Further we'll go for index.js. So as we are given 6 different IDs for 6 different buttons, first we'll select the element using let's consider btn1 is equal to document dot get element by id, and we'll type the id of the element, that is btn1. So this will select the first button. Similarly we'll do it for all the 6 buttons. So here are the 6 buttons. So we have some of the properties also, like model, mark, year, doors, AC, transition. So all the output part of these are given to a span, and those are been given ID. So we'll select these elements also through document.getElement by ID. So here I have pasted all the properties, and we have even taken the image which has come in the middle as also an element. So now we are going to assign all the values for all the 6 different models using JavaScript model. So let's put it as cars as the model, and open a model. So in this we'll be putting 6 different models. So those also those will be assigned to 6 different properties. So we put 6 different models in one cars model. So here I have given another key as audio, and I have given the value as a model which consists of different properties. Similarly, I have given to 6 different models of the car. So now let's move to the next part. So now let's add the event to each button. That is button 1 dot on click is equal to function. Similarly, we add to all the 6 buttons. So I have added all the 6 events in the script. Now we are going, so there must be 2 situations happening. One is the change in the properties table, and other one is change in the color of the buttons. So for that we'll add 2 different functions. The first one will be to change the color of, so we'll give that function as function color of item. Item will be the argument. Before this we'll put a array of the buttons we have in this section. So we'll put it as B. So we'll put it as btn list L, we'll put it. So now I'll put all the 6 buttons in the array. So I have added 6 buttons in the array. Now we are going to write the color function. So we'll use for loop. So first we have to select the on selecting the button, if the button is the one which is given in the argument, then it has to become colored and remaining must become uncovered. So we'll use for loop to scan each and every button. So we'll give for let item of btnl. So it will check each and every element in the given buttons list. So now we'll let a if condition. So if item is strictly equal to, so we'll take this argument as b rather than button. So if item is equal to b, that is the argument, then we'll put document document dot get element by id is getting the element of element, that is the item, and adding a class name class list dot add of colored button. So in else case, all the remaining buttons if they have this class name as colored button, it has to be removed. So we'll put the s- same part by replacing add by remove. So now we'll add this event to all the buttons. So along with this, the other side properties also have to change. So we'll give another function named as function description. description of item. So we'll put the each element's text content as the property given in the object, and now we'll assign this function to all the events of the buttons. So now I've added the description part of it and added the function to each event, and before running you have to link this JavaScript in the last child of the body element. Now let's check the output. So on clicking, the car image is changing and the properties are also changing simultaneously. So this is the JavaScript part of the project. So let's move to the next part. So now we are going to add an why choose us section, so which gives the key points of this car rental system. So in this I have used image h4 and paragraph elements in three different containers, which gives three different properties of why chooses. This is the main heading. So now let's check the output. So this is the output where three different points are being given, and here this part has been given as the why chooses description, and these are the three main properties. Now let's move to the next part, adding a banner and a quotation for this website. So banner need to be added between the why choosers and the different models. So I've added in between them. Here we have used h2 tag and paragraph tag, and now let's check the output of it. So here is the banner part of it. It gives save big with the cheaper car rentals. So as image is constant, only the frame is moving, and here is one of the image. Now let's add the next part of it, that is testimonials, that are the reviews given to this to a website. So now we'll add the testimonial part of it. This is another section added where the reviews are being, where the best reviews are being displayed on the official website. So we are given ID as testy, as when we click in the nav bar it redirects to this place. So once let's check the output. So these are the two different comments given as clients testimonials. So when we click in the testimonial part in the nav bar, it redirects to the last part of the website. If we click on about, we come to why chooses part. On clicking on the models, we come to the main part of this website. Now let's add up next part, that is download options. So here we'll add the download part where we'll add the images of the Play Store and App Store. So let's check the output of it. So here we get download our app to get the most out of it, and we get the two icons. Now let's build the footer part of it. So now I've added the footer part of it where we'll have list unordered lists. We have taken three unordered lists, and first we'll be giving the contact details. Second, we give the different options in that company. Third, we'll give the working hours. All three are given in the unordered list format. So now let's check the output of it. So this is the output where we get the contact details, company related details, working hours and subscriptions. So here is a button effect. Here is the input given. So this is the entire car rental landing page project. So on clicking on this nav bar, we go to the respective places. About means we go to why choosers part, models to give different models and options. what else is already given? Testimonials to give the review, and contact doesn't give anything in fact. So this is the footer part of it. So this is the entire car rental landing page. Thank you so much.